With the truss work completed, the next step was to move on to roofing, and we had already decided what to do. In this video, we talk about the considerations that we took and how we ended up choosing the manufacturer that we chose. Stay tuned. This is Eric, and welcome to Ghana Bakweku YouTube channel, where we document the building process for our dream home in Ghana, West Africa. We hope that you find the content we share helpful, encouraging. To get a good idea of how much we're going to have to budget for this process, I started looking into roofing companies in Ghana, and I contacted a good number of them. The 6 that I remember off the top of my head that actually responded, and I got some information from. Some I didn't even get an estimate from, right? But some didn't even respond at all. But the 6 are listed on this page. I got a response from, and I got estimates from them, and it gave me a fair sense of what we were going to deal with. We started initially with the estimates for the trusses, and based on the cost of the trusses, we did a comparison with what we were going to have to spend if we decide to go with wooden trusses instead of the light steel trusses. The good thing is that by the time that we were about to make this decision, we're also close to the roofing level, so the lintel we would be able to fortify it if we needed to. And after we did the numbers, how much we will spend to fortify the building so it can hold wooden trusses, and how much it'll cost to do the light steel trusses, we decided to go the wooden trusses route. After careful deliberation, we decided to not use the metal trusses because since we started asking for the prices earlier, I compared what it'll cost to do wood trusses and to make sure that the building was strong enough, structure-wise, to carry all that weight, right? Because the advantage of the steel trusses is that they are lighter. The wood trusses, depending on the kind of wood you use, they tend to be heavier and basically, add a lot of weight to the building. So we had to factor in the cost, right, of making our structure more sound to carry the weight if we ended up going with a wood, and it made more sense to go that route than it did to go with the trusses, the steel trusses. So that's what we did. So at this point, we had already considered, we were decided, not considered, we decided that we were going to go with the wooden trusses. We'd frame the trusses, and then we went back to the estimates, and by this time we had already chosen who we were going to go with, and it ended up being Mega Steel for a few factors. One, they were willing to work with us. They were one of the few people who actually gave a provisional but told us to hold on to it until they went to site. Everyone else was quick to give you a provisional based on the roofing plan, um, and and then that was it, right? They weren't really willing to do site visits until they realized that you were really interested in doing the work with them, which to me was a little bit of a put off, um, because I see, buildings all over the place with, these big company names plastered on them. So to me, it felt like they felt they were too big, for little old me to come to get their work. So I ended up going with Mega Steel because of the interactions I had with the salesperson Raymond, who up to today I chat with, and also the fact that they were willing to um, have us pay in installments. That was also big for me. So once we decided we were going to go with them, we settled on how much it was going to cost, which was cheaper than the rest of the other companies were going to charge us for the same work. So we decided to go with them. We started doing the work, and as you see in these pictures, they they did the work and did a good job. I think they did a good job. Um, and when I had a problem, they were able to address it for me, and to me that was really really key. What problems did we find? And you'll see it in the next video coming up. We already mentioned that the edges were jagged on the top, and also we found some leaking spots. and they addressed all of that for us.
Okay, Raymond. As I said in the message, there's a leak. There are a few leaks. So I'm going to do this video to give you a point of reference. This is the living room area, right? The living room downstairs. I don't know if you've come to the side before, but I'm standing upstairs facing the front of the house, right? If I turn around, there are 2 bedrooms, one to my left and one to my right. According to the caretaker, there is a leak going towards this corner where the 2 windows meet. He marked the spot. You see this red spray? He says it's leaking from the top. So that needs to be fixed. Right? That one. Okay, now let me get out. And I'll come back out to where I started from. Turn right. Right? So turn right, looking towards the mountain range. Now when you come down these blocks to this level, turn left into this space, which is supposed to be the home office. You can see on the cardboard the spray. That's another leak point, right? Which means it's leaking from way up there somewhere, right? In the office, okay? In the office. So if you stand in the office and you turn around, you see the neighbor's house across the street from us, right? Across the road from us, right? So this one, so that's the second one. I came back out, turned left towards the next staircase that comes into the master suite, right? So you see the mountain range over there. Now, he showed me 2 spots by this sliding door frame over here. This sprayed red area, which means there's a leak coming from up there somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but he said when it rains, he sees drops over here. That's the one, and then the other one is over here too, right? So they are in close proximity of each other. When it rains, they leak over here and over here. I don't know if this is, 100% what we need to fix, but since we've seen 4, I'll recommend that we check everything else. Get up there and make sure there are no other leaks. That'll be good, because you're going to be up there making sure the edges are straight anyway. So if you can please do that, that'd be great. All right. Thank you, Raymond.
After I sent that video to Raymond, he got me in touch with the installer who happens to live in the area. So um, it was walking distance for him. And the guy came onto site, did an inspection. One fixed all the jagged edges. I'm yet to put a drone back up there to inspect them. I will the next time I'm in Ghana. But they fixed them, and that's what they told me. It's all fixed. And I let them know that if I come to Ghana and there's still a problem, would have to come back. I know for sure that they fixed the leaks, right? Because it's rained a few times and we still have not encountered any leaks yet. So that's a good thing. I normally don't do this. I don't recommend companies, but I will recommend Raymond and Mega Steel because of their responsiveness. Even after they've gotten the money from us, most people, most companies in Ghana, once you pay them, good luck, right? Trying to get them to come back to your site. But they've done that, right? They've done that. I've been on their case every time, anytime I saw a problem. And up to now, I still communicate with Raymond. So I'll say if you want to, go in, your roofing, consider Mega Steel. Um, you know, they are not a big name, right? They're not as big a name as the Raincoats of the world, but give them a chance. Um, I like what they did for us, so I recommend. Yet, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like, comment, share, so this video can be pushed to more people. Thanks.